Hello guys and welcome to the Cooking Hub. This is your chef, your host Nimisha, but today I bring to you the fried rice Manchurian recipe. So this is a very nice Chinese recipe that I'm sharing with you guys. It is easy and simple. So for this recipe, first we are going to prepare the Manchurian balls. For this I've taken 1 cup of cabbage that is grated. You can use grated cabbage or you can just grind it a little bit. I've taken some grated carrot. This is 1 cup of grated carrot. I've taken 1 large capsicum that I have just roughly kind of sliced it, and then I've taken the onions. This is the white onions. I've taken the white part of the onions and the green part of the leafy onions, and I've taken 1 tablespoon of finely chopped garlic. So first we are going to be preparing the balls. For that we are going to make a Manchurian mixture. So I've taken a mixing bowl into this. I'm first going to be adding in the garlic, and then I'm going to be adding in the spring onion whites, spring onion greens. Add all of them in here. So I'm going to be adding in all these ingredients together in this mixing bowl, adding in the cabbage, the carrots and the capsicums. So add everything. So this recipe can serve around 3 people. So this is the measurement for 3 people's recipe. So I've taken all the vegetables and I'm just going to give it a lightly good mix. Now into this I'm going to be adding in 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. Next in adding in 1 teaspoon of Szechuan chutney or Szechuan sauce. That goes in here. Next in adding in some green chili sauce, just like a tablespoon. Next in adding in some red chili sauce, like a tablespoon as well. So I'm not going to be adding in all this when we prepare the fried rice, so I'm adding it in the Manchurian balls. Adding in some soya sauce, just a dash. So after adding in all this, last I'm going to be adding in some black pepper, just a pinch. After adding all this, I'm going to give it a good mix. So this Manchurian is going to be very tasty and very delicious. Give this all a good mix. I'm not adding in vinegar in this recipe, just soya sauce, green chili sauce, red chili sauce. If you wish, you can add in some ketchup. Szechuan chutney is also going to give this recipe a nice good kick. So now you can see this looks nice and good. At this stage, I'm going to be adding in corn flour. So I've taken 1 cup of corn flour, but in this recipe we will only require 4 to 5 tablespoons of corn flour. If you don't have corn flour at your house, you can use in all-purpose flour. That is also fine. So keeping in the spoon aside, I'm going to be adding in first 2 tablespoons of corn flour. After adding in 2 tablespoons, I'm going to give it a nice mix just with a spoon. So now it depends on how the mixture is wet or if it's dry. That is the exact measurement of these Manchurian balls. So in case if these vegetables will release a lot of water, then you need to add in some more flour. You can see we still require some flour. So adding in 2 more tablespoons of flour. So after adding in the flour, I'm going to mix it lightly with the spoon like this. You can see the mixture looks nice. At this stage, I'm going to be adding in some salt. So you have to remember, salt you always have to add at a last stage, or else the vegetables will release a lot of moisture. So keeping in the spoon aside and adding in some salt to taste. Just a little bit more. So I'm going to get my clean hands in there and give this all a good mix. So if at this stage you feel like the mixture is extremely sticky and extremely wet, then you need to add in some more corn flour. So taking in the extra excess and keeping in the spoon aside. So now I feel like my mixture is still wet, because when I'm trying to make the ball, you can see the shape is still not nice and round. So I'm still going to add in some corn flour, like 2 more tablespoons, and keep on mixing this mixture. So keep on adding the flour till the mixture becomes semi-dry, or you may say semi-thick. So now I've created this mixture, and this mixture is completely ready. So I'm going to take out a small portion and check if we can make a ball out of this. So you can see the balls are able to form. So I'm going to make balls out of this, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so the Manchurian balls are ready. Now we are going to deep fry them. So I've kept the oil for heating, and let's start deep frying them. So I have kept oil for heating, and oil is nice and hot. Now I'm going to be adding in the balls one by one. So now make the flame on medium. On medium flame, slowly start dropping the balls. So I'm going to be frying in like 3 to 4 balls at a time. So these are 4 balls. So we have to fry this Manchurian balls on medium flame, not on slow flame and not on high flame. If you will fry this on high flame, they might change the color from up, and from down, from inside they will still be raw. So for now we are not going to flip them. Just wait 30 to 40 seconds before flipping it. So it's been around 30 to 40 seconds. I'm going to flip it just slowly by slowly. You can see the color is so nice. I'm just going to fry this for 1 more minute, and then the Manchurian balls will be ready. So these balls are nice and fried. So I'm going to take them out from the oil and shift them to a paper lined with kitchen towel. And I'm still going to continue to fry the rest of the balls again on low. So guys, the Manchurian balls are fried and completely ready. And now let's start preparing the fried rice. So adding in 2 tablespoons of oil. At this stage, adding in 1 tablespoon of finely chopped garlic. So you can see the oil is nice and hot. Saute the garlic for a few seconds. Do the flame on medium. Saute it well till the garlic is nice and perfectly fried. Now here I've taken some julienne cuts of carrots. I've taken some carrot juliennes, you can see. Adding in the carrots. I've taken in the capsicum juliennes as well. Green capsicum juliennes. Adding in. On high flame, I'm going to saute this nice and well in the oil. At this stage, I'm going to also be adding in some cabbage, shredded cabbage. Mix it well, make sure the flame is high. Now we are not going to be cooking these vegetables, but we are just going to be stir frying them in hot oil with the garlic. So I've mixed this well, and now here I've taken some cooked rice. This is just the normal rice that I've cooked. This is 2 cups, so I'm going to be adding in the rice. First, I'm going to give it a good mix. In half teaspoon of black pepper powder for that nice spice taste. Some salt to taste. Now remember, I'm also going to be adding in Szechuan chutney, and also the Manchurian balls have salt. Adding in 1 teaspoon of Szechuan chutney. Now I'm going to mix this well. The color, the taste and the texture is going to be amazingly well and nice. This looks nice and perfect. At this stage I'm going to be adding in our Manchurian balls. So after adding the Manchurian balls, we are going to mix it with the rice. This is a perfect combo recipe. With this same Manchurian recipe, you can also prepare Manchurian in gravy, like Manchurian in soya sauce gravy, or you can also prepare dry Manchurian. So now this recipe is ready completely, you can see. At this stage I'm going to be adding in some spring onion greens and spring onion whites. I'm going to switch off the flame and serve this beautiful hot piping recipe of Manchurian fried rice. You can see our Manchurian balls also look nice and yummy. They are going to be very tasty, trust me when I say that. So this recipe can serve around 3 people for a main course. So anytime you feel like having Chinese food and you feel like you don't want to go to a restaurant, then try this easy peasy recipe of Manchurian fried rice combo, and your family is going to love it. So my wonderful people, this Manchurian fried rice recipe is ready, and it's absolutely delicious recipe. It's very easy, tasty and yummy. You can make it anytime for a party, or anytime you feel like your children want to have some Chinese food. And yes, it is healthy as well. You can add or omit any vegetables. So this recipe is nice and ready. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, The Cooking Hub. Press the bell icon to never miss any notifications. And do comment if you like the video, then must like. Share it with your family and friends. Any new recipes that you would like me to make for you guys, please do let me know in the comment section. So Manchurian fried rice recipe done and ready. Goodbye and see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching once again.